sir, yes, sir. You already know what's going on, man. It's your boy Dee Finesser.
You dig? It's the one and only Temp TV, man. We back.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, we be mad today, Temp.
New location type shit, ain't it?
They really got old shit. I can't even say it's new.
Man, this shit new to me. Say yes.
Hey, we got our homegirl page, man. I'm gonna let you introduce her.
I don't know her.
I'm gonna let you introduce her. You know, I'm playing.
Hey, man, this the one and only page. I am Abriana for all my Nashville people, man. How you doing, sis?
I'm good. How you doing, bro?
We good. Well, we know you. For the people who don't know you, let them know what's going on. Who are you? Where you from?
So, born and raised Nashville, Tennessee. I am Abriana, the personality, and I'm a freelance journalist, but just with a different approach. I have tried hard news, entertainment, sports, done it all. So I'm knowledgeable about the industry that I'm in, but now I'm focusing on creating content or platform for my people to put, to display them. I'm kind of like tapping into my Don Cornelius, like how he did Soul Train. Like that's kind of like where I'm going with it. With the stuff I got coming up.
Okay. So like, how did you just get into it?
Actually, freshman year when I met J Temp at MTSU, we used to always play spades, and so like I would always like get all the dudes. It was like him and Tojo. I would always make all of them be my co-host. Like I would always be like, come on, like we doing 106 in Park. Like I would literally always like be like, we finna do 106 in Park. Like be my co-host. Like just on some random stuff. So like that's kind of like where it sparked. I always said I wanted to be a 106 in Park show host, but when the show got canceled, it kind of led me to kind of find out what it is that I wanted to do with what I already started. I already started to that degree, so I had to finish it out. So that's really like, I used to be a dancer. I kind of always like been in the entertainment realm or in front of the camera. It's just when I was like, don't want to dance anymore. I'm leaving in high school.
So what you mean dance? You doing like ballerina and shit like that?
I was a trained ballerina, jazz, and lyrical or dang, why I can't think. All of them. I was trained in. I went to NSA, so I was a real deal trained dancer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you was at MTSU, what was you majoring in?
Yeah, MMJ. So multimedia journalism or broadcast journalism. That's kind of like when I went in, I was like, I want to be a 106 Park show host, and so my counselor at the time was like, well, we don't have that major. So I was like, okay, what's close to me being in front of the camera and me delivering the news? And she was like, you want to be a journalist? And I was like, no, I don't want to write. I want to be in front of the camera. Like I kept specifying it, and so that's kind of how I figured out that I wanted to be a multimedia journalist.
But you said you wanted to be in front of the camera, but you didn't want to dance no more. So how do you feel like MT developed you more into a journalist instead of just wanting to be on camera, entertainer, as you would say?
MT taught me how to communicate with a diverse group of people and how to allow or demand their attention. That's really like all it taught me, because I've always been a people person. I've always been popular or whatever just known. Yeah. So that wasn't the issue. It was about how I can come off to a person and how I can get them to tune into me or how I can get their attention. So that's, MT is a PWI, so it forced me to learn their lingo, how they talk, what they want, what they want to see. And then, it created an avenue for me to like, okay, this is what they want, but this is who I am. So how do I put that together and, move forward like that? But it's kind of like now there's no need to please them or to do it their way. Like we have our own way, we have our own voice. So it's a journey.
So what made you get to that point to be like, man, forget how they feel, what they think? I'm just gonna do me.
I was a news reporter at a local news station in Jackson, Tennessee, and that was my dream job since we graduated from school in 2017. Like,
what station was it?
I can't. I can't.
Okay,
If I'm gonna tell you what happened, I don't want to tell you.
For sure.
So I moved there. I moved to Jackson, and I was ecstatic. Like I was super excited. I posted all about it. I was like, I finally got my dream job. 4 years later, well, it was like 3 years later, but you know, I was excited, and when I got it, I hated it. I experienced racism, and it's like, dang, I even have to say that, you know, like, I don't want to sound cliche, but it's like, I was not treated like fairly, like, you know, and I did have another black counterpart who was from that place, who was from Jackson, so she knew everybody. She was comfortable. Her mom, her dad was there. Not to say, you know, I'm grown, but I'm just saying, like, she was comfortable. Like me, I don't know nothing about none of this going on down here. You know what I'm saying? So it was just kind of, I did not like it. I'm not a newsy, and like, I'm just not. That's not for me.
And people don't understand, like, that's really a whole nother industry.
Yeah,
like, it's not
hard
just
news.
Yeah, that's not just media, and that's just not entertainment. That's a whole different cliche. Basically.
It is.
Yeah.
It's, you know, because you're put in a box when you are on a contract,
Yeah.
when you have to deliver the news the way that they want you to deliver the news, and how to, you know, like, everything. It's no creative. I can't be creative. Like, I can't get the shots. I can't ask the questions I want to ask. I'm not, like, when I'm interviewing my people, I don't want to ask what y'all talking about. I want to ask what I know they want me to ask about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it was just kind of hard. And I met a lot of great people. Jackson, Tennessee is a great small town. It's a lot of us there. It's a lot of
Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, but just not even like a black and white thing. You know, like, everybody there shows love, no matter what you look like. Even if they got a Trump sign in front of their house, they nice. What can I do for you? You know, so it just gave me a different perspective about, like, my demographic and where I'm at and who I'm serving and, like, what's really going on. So, and it taught me that I didn't want to do hard news. Like, I'm not a hard news reporter. And that's just that on it.
So I was looking at your Instagram page, and I seen you went to, like, the BET Awards, NFL Draft, and a bunch of other awards. So, like, how'd you even get that connection to be in that, like, in that environment? Really,
God. I'm not saying that because I don't really know. Like, I'm in Facebook pages. I'm 1,000 of them, like, that's plugged in with industry. Like, you know, you want to go here, you want to go there. And I think when I moved to LA straight out of college, like, as soon as I graduated from college, 3 months later, I moved to LA. So me going there, hitting the ground running, didn't know nothing. I was working at Domino's, living off my graduation money. And it just, I was Googling. I literally was on the internet every day. You know, then I got into, like, background work, working at different shows, so that, like, you see me at different shows. I was, like, being a production assistant, or I was being a seat filler, and we would get paid cash. Like, money is moving in LA. So that was, like, my living. I would just go sit at shows. Like, I would sit at Dr. Phil. I would sit at The Doctors. I would sit at Family Feud. Like, all the shows we watch on TV, I would just literally go there and sit for hours.
What's your most memorable show that you sat in?
TKO with Kevin Hart. That was like the most memorable because I wasn't there, like, a lot. And also kind of like The Four with Meghan Trainor, Diddy, and DJ Khaled. Like, that was monumental because I'm like, Daddy, guess who I seen today? Like, you know, like, I'm still, like, finished about certain people. So it was just really great to just be in the room with them. And, you know, you can go talk to them, communicate with them, and wasn't no Hollywood stuff. Like, you know, they were strict, but you could still have a conversation and it just be that. So, and be Shazam with Jamie Foxx. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Those are some really important. I mean, I feel like Steve Harvey, because I went to Steve Harvey, like, almost every day. So I kind of, like, felt like it really was a job. But Steve Harvey is the realest man I've ever met. We literally cried together, like, on some real stuff, like, crazy moment. But he's so, like, inspirational. So really appreciate ever meeting him and being able to have that direct energy. So
you did that with a lot of people in the industry, though. Like, you're connected to a lot of rappers. You connected to a lot of rappers from Nashville as well. Name some of the, like, rappers, like, that you're cool with in Nashville.
615 exclusive. I'm cool with Gans. He's a part of the Ski record label. I'm cool with 615 exclusive. Lotus, Crimson. See who else? Loyalty Tez. Lil Bree. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty much. I pretty much mess with all of them because, like, you know, we all, like, play interview, dude. You know, it's kind of like we all just trying to push together and push Nashville music up. So
Black Nashville.
So I'm just trying to. I mean, well, I've worked with like a lot of different hard liquor shawty. I just hope I'm not forgetting nobody, Lord.
It'd be like
Trio. That's my brother. Triple Play Squeak. I Am Niecy. Niecy Elliott. Yeah.
Nashville got a lot of talent.
Yeah.
A lot of
So
talent.
you feel like got that like next chance to just like take off? Like, yeah, they got it.
Ski.
Straight up.
Record label. Yeah. All them artists, Quiz, Gans, I'm trying to think who they be. They Trio, they've done like music with a lot of different people.
Yeah.
But definitely Ski, the record label, and 615 Exclusive, I've just seen him grow like from I know he be missing like his little cute little song, you know what I'm saying? I've seen him growing as a man, as a person, and as an artist. So I feel like he gives me Wale vibes. Like his time gonna come, and when he time for him to come and blow, he gonna blow, and then he gonna lay low, and then he gonna come back. Like I feel like that's what God is molding him to be, and like he just gotta be patient. He just gotta like own his path. Like I feel like, but he definitely has the talent, and he knows the industry, and he's learned everything about from beats to like he paid his dues. Like he knows it like the back of his hand. So definitely him. But just like on that, give me NBA young boy vibes, like what the people want. Steve, like that's
Feel
it.
that. So with you being a Nashville native, how has Starlito impacted the city?
See, when Lito, I guess, like, was like, you feel me, everybody was on them Step Brothers, I was kind of like, still like, listening to ballet music, and like, I wasn't gonna say I was sheltered, like, I listened to Gotti, but I think I was still like, maybe like, I don't know, like outside, like I didn't sit and listen to music. Like I didn't start listening to Boosie and Webb and all them to like high school till I started going through shit. And I'm like, I need to listen to some music that I'm feeling right now. So, I remember one song when he's like, you belligerent, ignorant, typical chick, hypocrite. That's what I call it. That's the song I know, and I played it up when I remember having my first little hoopty, and we was banging it like to class. So I don't really want to take from him, and I have worked for him like when I first got started. Like he invited me out to do like media to his parties and things. So he's definitely showed me love out of my career. But I can't really speak on his music because I haven't really just sat down and like tapped in, you know, as an adult, you know, to really be like, dang, do I feel this or whatever. So, but definitely him and City Paper, they always show me love anywhere, at any point, at any time. She's good. She's with me. Get her a drink, you know. So it's always love.
That's real.
Yeah.
So with everything going on in the world today, how has that basically affected I Am Abriana? How has that affected your content?
This shit crazy to me, bro. Like this shit been going on for so long. It's like,
so like for me personally, it's personal, you know, because I've experienced it in the industry, you know, from me working with an A-lister in Nashville as their personal assistant, and one from New York, to me going to Memphis and working on a set and getting fired like within 5 days for speaking up for myself. You know, so it's just like, it's real personal for me. Like I won't, like we gotta like, for me personally, it's like I just want us to just be able to do what we gonna do without, y'all don't like to, it's like I micromanage. I don't like that. You know, I just want to be able to work and be creative and do what I need to do and move forward. Like, this is not your project. This is your assignment. Let me do what I'm going to do. You know, it's like down to the very basic, simple things that I don't feel like that we subconsciously notice that like we're being micromanaged. Like all the time. Like from us having a day job, a 9 to 5, like we're on their time. We do, we schedule. Let me get my hair done when I get off work. When I want to get my hair done at 12 noon. Like I want to get my hair done at 9 in the morning. Like
I gotta circle around.
Yeah, like why I gotta do, it make it a necessity for us to survive. So it's like I'm praying for all my, I pray for all my black brothers every day. I mean, every day. Even like, it be crazy because like dudes will see me and they be like, oh, what up? I be like, nah, I'm straight or whatever, Before they even get an attitude, I be like, but shit, if it's what's up about you. And then like niggas like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that because I don't talk like it. I'm sorry, I do. Okay, but anyways, like guys, like they, they get offended, but when you approach them in a different way and you like immediately exude love on their ass, they don't know how to take it. They like one dude, I was walking my dog and he was like, something. I was like, nah, I'm straight, I'm good, whatever. Then he like, man, I'm like, no, but I was like, but if anybody come after you, it's war, it's up behind you. He's like, man, I hate you, and drove off. Don't even know me, So it was just, like just having those type of experiences and getting to know, like, my people. It's just, y'all know how y'all are. Y'all can be, a bit aggressive towards us, but us as black women, but like we really got y'all, like. And I see it all the time. Y'all piss us off. Y'all do just y'all know how y'all are.
Hey, that shit is wild because that's true as fuck. Yeah. Like females always take up for the black man regardless.
Yeah.
Like we was just having that conversation the other day. But it's like I feel like black men show love, but it's not reciprocated the same way we feel like y'all love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like we get the little and big things done. The intermediate shit most times don't really matter.
Yeah,
you know
so it's like, and we over here like, okay, why would your ass out? Why would you be in the car with X, Y, and Z? I'm not understanding. They after you, so it's just kind of like.
But see, we straight A to Z. We know how to get there
and get back. You know what I'm saying?
But it be the shit in the in between, y'all. Like the dude get pulled over and shot in the car in front of his daughter. Like he had a t-shirt, that's like we going to the corner store. I'll be right back. Like I'm running to the end, like not knowing that like that was your last run to the store on somebody else's time. That shit is like I don't mess with it. So I'm like I'm all for it. I'm down there. I'm on the front line if I can be on the front line. I don't really want to say too much because I don't know politics the way I feel like I probably should. But I know my life and I know my people's lifestyle and I know it's not right. So that's the end of that. Like,
that's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Let's take a moment of silence for all the injustice that's been done through police brutality. Just show our homage and pay our condolences. Alright.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, most definitely. So like growing up, what was you listening to? Like first, like what was your favorite genre and then like your 3 favorite?
Growing up I was listening to what my daddies was listening to. So like what's the dude say? Like, dang, I don't even know his name, but like I would listen to old school music, like gangster music, like that. I was listening to DMX, like banging tapes, like getting in the car, like rewinding them hoes, like that's kind of like the music it was always gangster music. And then like when I'm in the car with my mama, we listening to that Kirk Franklin hype church music. So it was just kind of like that's kind of like all I heard. I would listen to like Aaliyah when I'm with my big sister, but she was 8 years older than me, so I didn't really know what to listen to. I played basketball. I really played outside. Like I didn't do no dogs, like none of that. I was really outside getting baked every day, burning trees, fake like I'm smoking cigarettes. So, like, that's literally like what I was doing. Outside, street lights come on, gotta come in. But I rode a bike. I did all that. Like I really had a childhood like lifestyle.
That was up. A lot of people don't get that no more.
Yeah.
Wasn't
no phones.
Yeah,
wasn't no phones.
Like when you get your first phone?
I was in the 4th grade. It was early.
She talking about 4th
That's
grade.
early.
Dee, when you get your first phone?
8th grade,
Bro,
bro.
I was 7th grade.
But
no,
4th grade, because I was on, like they be giving away down like them with Sprint, like you buy a phone, get another one for
I had a Firefly.
Yeah.
So my mama I had the ones that flipped. Like it was a little silver phone. I don't know, but I didn't have it all the time, but it was technically my phone. So.
Yeah.
That's
he had the plan going on. No,
I had a Firefly. With the Firefly, you can only call people if there's in your context. You can't dial no number and call nobody.
You just gotta.
You gotta say the number real quick then, boy. I hated that, bro.
Did y'all get a razor? No.
I had the sidekick on my first phone.
Okay. The cricket.
You a
Flip
bitch.
up.
Yeah,
The
the flip
up.
phone. Yeah,
Yeah,
I got my
think
text
it
on.
was-
You feel me? Yeah, I was straight.
Yeah.
I know I couldn't rock it no Firefly though. I ain't gonna lie, I was one of them kids who started booking to make sure he got a cell phone.
Oh.
Like my mama can't get in touch with me. I ain't got no phone.
Yeah.
She gotta come find me.
Yeah.
You give me a phone. Like, you give me a phone, you'll know where I'm at.
Right. Start using that as a crutch. Why you gonna call me?
I ain't got no phone. You give me a phone, I can call.
I should have came like that.
Man, y'all wild though. So, like he said, you was listening to old gangster rap, like DMX.
Ice Cube and cruising down the street and my 6.
Easy
E. Yeah, I was on that like. Man, me and my best friend Brittany, man, we used to say them songs at school. We supposed to be looking like,
y'all crazy.
like what did y'all say? We seen "Fuck the Police" coming straight from we literally
We knew that shit.
Yeah, like that's the music I grew up on. Like, and my dad, he had all the old school CDs.
Yeah.
Like, people used to make CDs. I want this song. Yeah, so we had all the old school, and I guess, like I said, like middle school, I was listening to whatever we was listening to at the time, like Pretty Ricky, Young Jock, like stuff like that. But then, like, as I got older and like started experiencing life, like I started webbing, then I got ratchet, I don't know. Then it just, the music, the type of music I liked, it was just,
Alright, so check this out then. I got 3 words.
Okay.
Love, laughter, and life. Give me a song that relates to each word.
Love, laughter. Okay, so life, Welcome to the Good Life by Kanye West, I think.
T-Pain.
That's the lifestyle I shoot for. Anytime I want to be in like a good mood, that's what I listen to.
For sure.
Love, it would be is that like just love in general, or love for a specific person, or just
Whatever love means for you.
The first song that just keep popping up in my head is Daddy by Beyonce, but I know that's because my daddy just been like solid, but it's like love for me. I don't really know as far as like a love. I guess Dangerously in Love by Beyonce. If I wanted to express myself, that would be something close to like how I would express. But I really don't listen to like love songs like that. I mean, yeah. But I do love, like I know how to love people, and I do, work on my chakras or whatever. So with the music, that don't mean nothing.
Right.
Laughter, and I'm so sorry. I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Y'all know that song From the South by Mulatto and Saweetie. It's a remix. It's Mulatto, Saweetie, and Trina.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
And it's a line in there that it's specifically Saweetie's verse. Every time I hit it, I crack up. She's like, I don't know why these hoes testing me. I ain't no fucking ACT. You need to something, SAT. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and it's like, so like right now, the music, if I was to play a song that I wanted to laugh or have fun to, it would be that one.
Okay, I rock with that.
I'm sorry. That's so funny. when I first heard it, I was like, okay.
I want to laugh for until somebody they wake up around Blueface. Yeah, he's so
I don't even listen to him. The only song I know is Bust Down. And that's because Cardi B was on it.
And people talking about a trip out. Like, you like this, bro?
Every time I hear the Chief Keef song, Laughing to the Bank, it made me laugh, bro. He laughing the whole song.
He really made this song. Like, laugh.
He laughing the whole song. Ha ha ha.
Man, we finna get into this game.
Okay.
We do this shit with every guest.
Okay.
It's basically finish my sentence. If I can't do this, I do this.
Okay.
If I was this, I do that. I'm gonna start it off, you know what I'm saying? So, first thing I'm about when I get rich is
a house.
straight up.
I gotta be sheltered. I'm gonna get a car and stuff on the grind on the way up. But when I get rich, I'm gonna buy a house. Then I'm gonna buy some property. I'm gonna put some money into
You did.
That's all right with it.
Okay.
My favorite meal is
either a thin crust cheese pizza or a Caesar salad from Jason's Deli.
pretty healthy. It's balanced. It's balanced.
I'm like a cheese pizza. But I get everything on it though.
Okay.
I ain't tell you what I get on the salad.
Type shit.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite thing in the world is.
My favorite thing in the world is, I'm sorry, but myself.
Wow.
Straight up, you love yourself more than anything.
I gotta keep me. If I ain't got me together, I can't help or do nothing else.
Straight up.
So would you rather not be able to see or not be able to hear?
Not be able to hear.
Why?
Because if I can see, you can spell it out, write it out, whatever I need to do.
All right. Okay.
If I could have one superpower, it'd be.
Reading people's minds.
I don't think you want to do that. That'll be crazy.
You're a psychopath.
No,
what if people think about killing you?
I kill him for
But like, why would he want to kill you?
It don't matter.
I'm just thinking about it though.
Like at the moment, like it just crosses his mind, like that was just like one.
Or I just, keep my distance.
Okay.
Cause what the fuck, that nigga crazy.
Yeah, he wicked. Yeah, he wicked.
But like, if I, if something going on, I'm like, oh, we finna have to off this nigga. He said he thought it 5 weeks ago. I remember that. So yeah, I would be one of, cause I just want to make sure I'm around people who are true, authentic.
Right. Yeah.
Good shit.
So.
Good shit.
One thing you can't call me is
Broke fuck.
Fuck you so long. One thing my mama told me is.
One thing my mother taught me, how to get through battles, like different life roller coasters. I seen her do it. She's walked me through some, so I feel like that's the best attribute she's given me, like throughout my 25 years. It's just showing me how to be strong.
okay.
Like by example, and then also be like, well, if you do this, you can do this. Just however she can be there, she's there. So.
Yeah.
So say you stuck on a stranded island.
Mhm.
You ain't got nothing but a comb and a can of biscuits, right?
Mhm.
What other 3 things would you need?
Water, a bucket, and money.
Money. So
A lot of money. Cause your ass just gave her a fucking comb and biscuits on the island.
But look, she just told me she a real hustler because she finna make it do what it do. With a comb and some biscuits.
She said water and a
A
bucket.
bucket, cause I need
And some money. She finna make it do what it do.
I need
You
something
finna
to
sell
have.
biscuits on the
Shit.
stranded island.
Nah, not on the stranded, but I need like clean water to survive. Like biscuits, I
But
don't
you
know.
gonna survive off the biscuits?
Nah, not for long. That's why I need money.
She real hustle. I know she had a motor today. I know she had a motor.
I'm gonna figure something out.
You're crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna call me the biscuits.
Right, they gave me a call with a biscuit. Like, what I'm gonna do with
They
that?
just dropped her there with it. Like, that's all she got.
I knew she a hustler, but I knew she gonna make something out of minutes. So hey.
Just give me some money.
Mine is the last question, man. My favorite type of car is
Camaro.
straight up.
I need a 2020. This is the year for me to get my dream car. So, 2020 Camaro. I need a peanut butter seats, matte red, doors going up, black rims. I already seen it, so I just know what I
Straight
want.
like this.
Man, going stupid.
Take out there,
I'm going stupid.
And look, it's gonna have 8 grand of personality on the back.
You did.
Like Ray.
Yeah, what's up? It's your girl,